everyone, my name is Hyunsu, looking after Southeast Asia and Korea commercial category. I'm in Indigo Demo Center in Korea. Today, I'd like to share market trend in COVID-19 and the wide range of the application with new HP Indigo commercial presses. Now, we are watching a video from Israel that Alon Bashani talks about printing industry trend in COVID-19 and new Indigo commercial portfolio. Let's take a look.
Hi everyone, and welcome to our HP Indigo live commercial webcast. My name is Maya Poleg. I'm the HP Indigo Worldwide Products and Solutions Manager. Over the next few weeks, we will be hosting a series of webcasts for you, our commercial print community, powered by DScoop. Since these days, unfortunately, you can't be here with us, we're inviting you virtually to see our labs and meet our experts right here. We're broadcasting today directly from our HP Indigo V12 R&D lab in Israel. You're all invited to take an active part today by asking your questions and pointing your comments on the chat. Our experts will be available to answer your questions live. With me here today is Alon Bashani. Alon, for those who don't know you, maybe you can introduce yourself.
Hi Maya, good morning, good to be here. My name is Alon Bashani. I'm the General Manager of HP Indigo based here in Israel.
Great, thanks for being here, Alon. Alon, maybe you can start off by giving us a little bit of your perspective about the crisis and how it's impacting our customers these days.
Yeah. First of all, I have to say it's a unique crisis, which is a combination of a health and personal crisis, and obviously with a very deep business implication. I think it varies depending on country, depending on segment, but all in all, there's been a big impact on the ability to move. There's been an impact on supply chain. People are worried, but people are also very, very focused, and varying by country, you sort of see various degrees of impact. We can talk about that a little bit later.
Great. I think one of the things that's kind of inspiring to see these days is the way that the community is coming together and that our customers are really doing whatever they can to help out and really make an impact these days. And I want to share an example of just one of what our customers are doing these days, and I want to introduce a video from Dugal in the United States that are doing something really quite inspiring. So let's hear from them.
Hi, my name is Mike Dugal. I'm the CEO of Dugal Vision Solutions here in New York City, more specifically Brooklyn, New York. You're looking at the Dugal greenhouse right now, which today we're assembling face shields at. Today we're going to reach the milestone of shipping out over 500,000 face shields to our first responders. I couldn't be more proud of the team that we have coming in each day to the hottest of hot zones to help our first responders who need this equipment. And I'm proud of our whole print industry who's finding a way to do their part in this most difficult of times to help, whether they're doing packaging, labeling, things that, you know, all these things that people take for granted that are needed in times of crisis for our food, our truck deliveries, everything that we're involved in. And I could not be more proud to be part of our industry and a manufacturer at this time when I think we're reminded that we need manufacturing in all our countries to service the needs like this when it hits. So thank you and God bless, and be safe.
It's amazing to see Mike. I visited him a couple of times, and this big hall has been transformed into a production facility for something else, but you can feel the passion for manufacturing, feel the passion for excellence, for doing the right thing, the focus on community, and I think while Mike's a special guy, this sort of is a great example of what the printing community, DScoop, the Indigo customer base are all about.
So Alon, I know that you're in touch with a lot of customers these days. What are you hearing from them?
Look, all in all, it's tough, especially in the commercial space. The labels and packaging guys are doing much better. They're busy. They're constrained sometimes just getting material in order to meet this growing demand. But on the commercial side, a lot of customers have shut down partially. They're operating at 30, 40, 50% of their normal capacity. They've sent a lot of people home. They're all focused on survival. Like Mike, many of them have taken the initiative to produce masks or shields or do other things, which is amazing because this is what they know how to do. All in all, I would say people are worried, but they have experience from the 2009 crisis, from the ups and downs. Commercial printing has been under pressure
Absolutely.
for a long time. So they're, I would say, focused, worried, but also thinking about the day after and how they start planning for the future.
Okay. I know, Alon, and we got this question from several customers, and they're asking how Indigo is going to be ensuring a smooth supply chain throughout this crisis. Can you comment about
I
that?
think it's a legitimate question because you're sitting out there and you're really dependent on a vendor to supply you with inks and spare parts and service, etc. The good news is that Indigo is defined as an essential enterprise in Israel and Singapore, where we produce the inks and the presses. So we've continued to operate normally. Normally means we produce what we need to. Obviously, we've changed the way we work, like our customers have. We work in shifts. We take good care of our employees. We give them masks. We check temperature, etc. So far, I haven't heard one complaint or really concern because we're a few weeks into this crisis and we've supplied 100% of the things. So I think we're fine there. There was initially a bit of concern, but now everybody's fully confident.
Good. So, Alon, one of our customers was asking us, since we're tracking the printing impressions all across the world, have we seen any leading indicator from China?
So, you know, this crisis started in China exactly as their new year was coming into play, and it just dropped. It really was like from great momentum because China's doing fantastically to almost no printing. We've seen a recovery. It's back to about 20% below what it used to be, which is still obviously not where we want it to be. But we'll see what happens in other countries. Europe and part of the United States are slowly starting to open up, as are Australia, New Zealand. Israel is slowly opening up. So while labels and packaging volume has actually increased year over year, we hope to see a relatively smooth recovery in commercial as well. If China is any indication, over the next few weeks we'll start seeing things creep back up.
We hope so. So we captured a lot of different aspects of the current crisis and how it's changing our industry. Alon, maybe you can share a little bit of your own personal view of the times to come.
So look, commercial printing in some ways has been in a crisis for 20 years. And sometimes you don't feel the day-to-day, and you just feel things when there's, you know, this explosion like we're living through these days. But I think the mega trends that are driving commercial are not changing. Social media has been there for a long time. The lack of growth in certain applications has been around. I think this crisis is going to accelerate some of the mega trends for sure. I don't think it's going to change them totally. We'll see as we go, but all in all, commercial printing is still massive, and the mega trends support on-demand, high-quality digital printing. And as we recover from this crisis, I anticipate a surge in demand, just like we saw in 2009, and with increased needs after the big crisis of that time receded.
I think the optimism is very, very important these days. Thank you, Alon. And with that, I'd like to move on to our next topic.
Thank you.
So I'd like to start talking a little bit about our new commercial product portfolio, and joining us now is Arnon Cohen. Arnon, can you introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Arnon. I'm with Indigo for 17 years now. I've been the product manager of...
Young guy.
Yeah, newcomer.
Yeah.
I've been the product manager of Series 1, Series 2, and Series 3 before moving on and managing the product marketing team.
So you've seen it all.
Yes, makes me quite old.
You still look great, Arnon. So, Arnon, we already unveiled our portfolio, but maybe you could give us a little bit of a recap of our Drupa commercial portfolio for everyone watching us.
Sure. Thank you. So, as probably most of you have seen, we have been revamped the whole portfolio, A3, B2, and A1 solutions. On the A3 side, we do have a new 7K, which is the enhancement of the 7000 family, with many new additions around the flexibility, around new applications, inks, media, etc. We've also introduced a 7 Eco press, which is an affordable entry level for people who wants to go into the Indigo world. B2, a new Series 4 model, the Indigo 15K, with new additions around print quality, around new applications, and around smart production. That's based on our the Indigo 12,000 and 12,000 HD, very large install base that we've been used as a learning and for improvement. On top of that, a Series 5 first edition, the Indigo 100K, which brings 30% increase in print speed. And on top of that, we expect up to 50% increase in productivity on top of that print speed. And we're not neglecting the A1 presses, A1 portfolio, still having the 50,000, our duplex web A1 solution, and the 90K, the new A1 web simplex solution that allows you to go up to 500 micron substrate and also introduces HD imaging for top quality.
We heard recovery situation in China and what's happening in the future. Now, I'd like to introduce one of the success customer story who managing printing business well in this situation. They actually made huge growth in COVID-19. Let's take a look at Red Printing story.
Hi, I'm Johannes Park from Korea. I'm happy to meet you guys in this short video clip. I've been working for Red Printing and Press for about 6 years from the very start of the company. Red Printing is a young company but a game changer in view of its rapid growth as well as its unexpectedness. I know currently many business owners are suffering due to COVID-19 epidemic, and we are affected by this worldwide phenomenon as well. However, it seems that we are managing quite well compared to other companies. We think it's because we are currently more towards B2C, online based, and have wide range of products. More than 300 different items, and this number keeps growing. So we can minimize the negative impact from the epidemic, and we are taking advantage of this slow-going time to more focus on creating new applications and to make more efficient workflow. It doesn't really matter whether we have more orders or not, we are busy. And thanks to our automated workflow, we were able to reduce numerous manual and redundant work throughout the whole process, from the order taking moment all the way through to the shipping. All the data are interactively connected, but don't be surprised. There are still a huge room to be improved in order to make more efficient automated workflow. It is an ongoing investment. For us, HP Indigo was an insight for our automation project, learning from their brilliant idea how much and how efficiently the system could control Indigo before its actual printing. We could start building our own automated workflow throughout the whole workflow. We have numerous interesting items to show you guys, but I would like to share some applications printed on Indigo now. The application itself can look ordinary, but the MOQ, the production speed, and the price of each application give our customer a new experience. That's why we have a growing number of revisiting customers. Here are a few examples. Packaging box, ring binder, paper folder, foil pin badge, foil and embossed stickers. There are more applications on our website. Please do visit our website and enjoy the variety of our product range and give us your comment. See you guys in person somewhere around the globe soon.